I think part of it is, man, it's just this mentality of scarcity. Like you mentioned something about like, man, they'll get into it with a person because they're like, oh, you're on my block or you're in my neighborhood and I don't know you. Like you're from on the other side and all this other stuff. And what I don't understand is, like you said, they don't own any of this land. Y'all probably not even paying rent in y'all mom's house. You know what I mean? Like, but you guys have the audacity to try to tell someone they can't come to your neighborhood. But I think, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like when you really boil it down, it's crazy. But I think man, I just think about the lack, like a lot of, going back to the crack epidemic back in the 80s, where a lot of these communities, the men was forced out of the household. And then you had women trying to raise young men. And unfortunately, it's tough for a woman to raise a young man, to teach him how to defend himself and teach him how to be a man and go out when somebody talk to you, like what to actually do. So I think that causes a lot of this too. You know what I mean? It's a lot of young men that truly don't know how to defend themselves or to how to even have a conversation. So instead of trying to get to the root of something or have a conversation to figure out what our differences is, I'm gonna go grab a gun because that's the easiest thing to do.
100%. And man, for that reason, bro, we're actually getting ready to roll out our boxing club. All right, we realize a lot of these individuals, like, they don't know, one, how to fight, but two, they don't know how to channel those emotions at that very moment to be able to control it, just have that outburst. But to your point, bro, it's definitely a scarce mentality. I think if we come from a place of abundance, it's more so now breaking bread. But even with the lack of mentalities, we have individuals kind of, and it's weird to say in a sense, but want to gatekeep. The fact that it's not a lot, this is mine, right? I own this. I don't want to break bread. I don't want to distribute.
But and I'll quick though, because it's crazy because I cannot make this up. I was with my mentor yesterday, the one that owns State Farm Win. Shout out to him. And he was telling me, he was like, man, he was just giving me flowers just for what I do, because he said he has some counterparts that are like very wealthy, but like will not do for other people. And their excuses like, people didn't do for me, why do I do for other people? And I'm like, bro, like that's got to be the stupidest thing ever, because I cannot believe that a person got to wherever they are with no help. Like it is impossible for me to believe that you didn't get help from somebody. Like I don't care how hard you feel like you worked. I don't care what you felt like you did. Like some people opened doors for you along the way, whether that was a random person on the street, your parent, a teacher, like somebody helped